Hello everyone, Oxter here and welcome to another Soulseeker Guide 2018 episode 4. As you can see, today we're going to be talking about awakening, guys, and awakening tips. So, I know I'm streaming this. Many of you suggested that, so I'm streaming this. It's not going to be a long stream or video, depending on, as I always say, it depends on when you are seeing this. But yeah, we're going to be talking only about awakening. Anyone that joins in, if you want to add something, it will be great. So yeah, today we're just going to be focusing about the awakening. So in the other episodes, in the first two, we were talking about making, well, actually in the third one too, we were talking about how to make the Rufina's orders and getting the legendary and awakening tickets. So as you saw, I got Tammy because she was the best one, and I got Vlog. This is kind of bad and good because they both are good heroes, but they have the same attribute. So if you didn't know, both of them are green, and that's kind of bad. So when you see this, you need to know that your next awakening hero must be in another attribute. For example, those two are green, and you can tell that by this. When they are awakened, that's shown as that, but when they are not awakened, they are not shown. So you can go here in growth info and you can see what materials, the colors of the materials that they need to be awakened. As you can see, he's green. Yeah, he's green. And he also have an extreme awaken form. For those that does not have an extreme awaken form, it's just going to be showing that they only need peace awakening materials. So first suggestion, do not awaken heroes that do not have still an extreme awaken form. Do not do that, because then you will have a lot of awakening heroes that you spend 2 million each, and you next will be needing that gold. This guy awakened many heroes. I actually have 25 awakening heroes and 7 extreme awakening heroes. Imagine those 25 heroes that I just spent awakening and training, all that stuff. 50 million gold, guys, that I could use in other stuff. 50 million gold. So think well on where you are going to be awakening, on who are you going to be awakening. So as you can see, I finished all the Rufina's orders, the last missions, where I get all the green awakened pieces that I suggest you to get a green legendary hero from the legendary ticket, because you are now going to be able to awaken him. You saw that we had some means that I saved in the last episodes. So I upgraded him and extreme upgraded him. Now he's able to awaken. As you can see, he's plus 10. He needs to be plus 10 and at least level 30 to be awakened. It does not matter if your hero is level 38, 40, 42. It does not matter. It needs to be at least level 30 to be awakened. Another important fact is that when you awaken a hero, you won't be losing that transcendence that you have used in the past. For example, if I have transcended my Vlog to level, well, 2 times using 2 links, let's say, he will be max level 34. Many people think that is maybe you are going to be losing those levels. No, the level is going to be resetting when you awaken the hero, but you are not going to be losing those transcendence levels. Let me see if I do not have a link, so I cannot do this showing right now of that. So yeah, I suggest to save these means for another legendary hero that you might get. Do not feed means to awaken her, because she does not even have an awaken. As you can see, you cannot see the ground info of her because she does not have an awaken form. And I've seen so many means that have been extreme awakened, guys, extreme upgraded. Do not do that, guys. Means are used only for extreme upgrade. That I just used 3 on this guy and a special upgrade, but that's end game. That's completely end game, guys. So as you can see, since I'm a beginner, I do not have that much gold. I need 2 million gold in order to awaken this hero? First of all, he needs to be out of the team that he's currently in, so I need to change him. So I will switch Tammy to here, and then I will dismiss him. And he's out of all the teams. Okay. And it's explaining all of that, but I don't know why Link can be awakened. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you go here to the awaken button, and blah 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 blah. It's going to tell you that you need all the materials in order to awaken, and that you need to pay this amount of gold. I will talk about awakening dungeons and tips about making the awakening dungeons, guys. So, as you can see, thanks to the Refina orders that we made previously, I got all the green pieces to awaken him. As you can see, all the heroes will need 45 pieces 1, 35 pieces 2, 45 pieces 3, 35 pieces 4. They will need 40 orbs and 35 chalices. Everyone. The color might vary, but it's the same amount, so take that in mind. Those are 240 pieces. 240 pieces. So if you get 3 pieces, well, it's 3 times, and you get every time 3 pieces, it's going to be, you are going to be ending with 10 pieces. But I'm going to be explaining that actually in the when we do the awakening dungeon. So I need 2 million. If you are a beginner, I suggest you, only for this time, guys, to spend some of your gems to buy the gold, but only on this time, guys, because you need to advance in the game. You need to get into the Seal continent as fast as possible, because I will be talking about that in the next video actually, because you need to farm for heroes to get legendary heroes. That's the goal, guys. Get the legendary heroes to get further in the arena, get further in this scenario and all the stuff. You need legendary heroes. They are the best, so you need them. So it's not necessary, but it's like if you really want to advance fast. So shop, I suggest you to buy the last one. It's going to be taking 500 of your gems, but it's worth it. And I guess I will be just buying one because I just got that amount, and I will be buying this one because I guess that's all I can do. But I suggest to buy 2 of these if you don't have the not gold. I'm doing this for training purposes. So let's go back to the log and let's awaken him. Once you awaken a hero, you will see that you are going to be getting an awaken skill. We're going to be talking about that too, but let's awaken him first. There we go, on the Spotted Fighter log. He's now 7 stars, guys, 7 stars. This means 7 stars. So you're going to be seeing that everyone he's oh no, I got a bad skill. Okay, it's okay. So you will see that anyone will see that you awaken a hero and all that stuff. They can see the stats of the hero. They can see the awakening skill that you got, and yeah, you can see that his level resets and his upgrades reset as well. You don't need to. I will explain about extreme awakening heroes, but when we talk about that in the future, maybe in 2 or 3 episodes later, since we are now kind of focusing on how to reach into the middle game. So you need to again level him up to level 30. You need to braid him again to +7. I suggest to use 4-star heroes or 3-star heroes on these guys. Since you are a beginner, I suggest you first to reach them to level 30 so you can get gems. The first time you get them to level 30, you will get 20 gems, as I told you. When you get these badges, means you have already made the hero level 30 at least once. As you can see, this guy needs to be reaching level 30 in order to get those gems. So as you can see, when you first awaken a hero, you are going to be receiving these bonuses, guys. I will show you. You will get this in the first day, this in the second one, this in the third one, this on the fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, and seventh. So you will see that actually at the end we get 1 million gold, more than that, and 26 pieces of each extreme awakening pieces. It will help you a lot to be extreme awakening your heroes, but that's for other episode. At the moment I will just collect this and I will talk about that in the next episode. As well, when you do your first Extreme Awakening hero, just need to say guys, this is only for first time. Only for first time. So your first Extreme Awakening hero, you're going to be getting this, and your well, Extreme or Awakening hero, you will be getting this, but only once. Then it's going to be disappearing. Okay, so we awakened him. We're going to be seeing his skills. Okay. Now that we get into skills, I want to make a great tip here. Right now, come to us is like thinking on changing the skills that are not working that too much, because there are some skills that are only used for PvE and some other ones that are overused on PvP right now by the time I'm making this stream. So I will talk about the best skills that are right now, and I will try to update this part of the video in another when they release like the changes of the skills that they are thinking to make. They are not they are just making the survey to decide if they are going to be doing this or not. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about the best skills that you can use for arena or for everything. So you can see that this guy is melee, so since he's my first melee awakening hero and she's my first range hero, I will suggest many things. For this guy, he's very good with lethal, and when he's extreme awakened, overcome death. She's good with, she can work well with lethal as well, and maybe Hannah Salvation since she's a range hero. We will see. For changing the awaken skills, guys, I first suggest to have a very good amount of rubies, maybe like 500, maybe more, 600-700, because each time you do a reroll, you are going to be receiving a discount. The discount goes up to 30 gems, 13 rubies, sorry, 13 rubies. So the less cost that is going to be cost, well, each time that is going to be costing you is 37 rubies. That's the least you can get for the discount, and I guess it takes like 5 or 6 rerolls. I need to check that, I forgot about that. But yeah, I suggest you to use a lot of rubies for that. Because of that, it's going to be taking less rubies each time you reroll, and it only endures 10 minutes, guys, so you need to do the skill fast, the skill rolling fast. Okay, so we have overcome death here. It's one of the best ones. We also have these wheels of everything, while attack, iron wall, harmony. It depends on the hero, it depends. They are good, but they are not like the best skills. If you get one of these, could be good, could be bad, depending on the hero role. For example, Vlog is an attack hero, so he will be good to be putting him Will of Island attack. It's good guys. Next we had Out of Protection. Out of Protection was one of the best skills, like for a few years actually, guys. It was a very good skill until Lethal came out, because Lethal ignored Oath. So Oath is very good for those that are beginning actually. If you get Oath on your leader hero, that is going to be usually a melee hero, I suggest to put Oath, guys, as the first skill that you get for your first awakened hero. Fury is bad, Goddess Protection is good. For those tank heroes, healers is very good. Survival Instinct is as Goddess Protection, kind of, but do not put Survival Instinct as well on heroes that are very squishy and are not tanky. I suggest this for heroes that are tanky. Fire Sun and Storm Sun are very good for tanky heroes and those heroes that make great damage, that have a high attack power. And then we have Hand of Salvation, the one that I was telling you. This one is very good for range heroes and healers, because as you can see, it revives 3 dead heroes. It's very good, guys. It's very good. I suggest this one for endgame as well. It's very good. Spotlight now, and this is the best skill right now that is in the game. Ignore beneficial effects and increase skill power by 18.5%. It looks like nothing, but actually when you see that ignore beneficial effects like invincibility, oath, all that kind of stuff, believe me, it really makes damage, guys. It really makes damage, especially on nukers like this guy. It's very good. It's very good. And falling ground can really mess up your opponent's skill or strategy, depends on how it is activated and all the stuff. But this one is good as well. But the best one that you can have, lethal, falling ground is good, very good. And salvation on range, heroes and healers. Then out of protections, depends. And more sleep for PvE content. And then overcome death. Those are like the best skills that are right now in the game. Okay, so we are 15 minutes and we're almost kind of done. Okay, so we talk about that. Now we're going to be talking about the colors, attributes. So here are the heroes that you can awaken or extreme awaken. As you can see, we have 3 colors: blue, that is creation; destruction, that is red; and green for peace. Also we have these 3, but I'm going to be talking about these ones when we talk about raid. I could talk about Devil Kings, but this guy is not worth awakening them because they do not have an extreme awaken form, and because it takes a lot of time to awaken one of these guys. It really takes a lot of time. It's not that like important to awaken a devil anyway. So yeah, for blues you can see there are all of these heroes. If you want to see who are needed for blue and who can be extreme awakening too, guys. So yeah, you can see all the heroes that can be red here, extreme awakened. I suggest only awaken these heroes, guys. Only these ones if you are going to be awaken these ones. And these ones. There are many heroes that cannot be awakened, extreme awakened, like this guy. He's bad still anyway. This girl is also bad, it's a healer, but as you can see, they do not have an extreme awakened form. I only suggest to extreme awaken those that can be extreme awakened. What else I'm missing? I'm missing something. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go to the Awakening dungeon. I will talk about Extreme Awakenings in another video because that's another. It's like the same for Awakening, but it's kind of difficult to make another Extreme Awakening hero, and also have different tips. Okay, for Awakening hero, on this one you can. Oh, I forgot about that. Let me see first 1 second because I need to show you something. What I was farming blues. Yes, I was farming blues. Okay, then I will go back to the Awakening dungeon and choose a blue piece. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we are going to be explaining Awakening dungeons. For Awakening dungeons, you can use friends to help you to achieve your goal. You will need 3 friends, 3 good friends to help you to do this, guys. For example, I already have, as you can see, friends that has Extreme Awakening heroes that I can use actually. Let me see if I can set this guy and send him clovers. Okay. As you can see, I have some guys that have Extreme Awakening heroes. So you can see an Extreme Awakened Ramia. I can see an Extreme Awakened Block, that's the guy that I just awakened. And you can see an Extreme Awakened Jury, Extreme Awakened, those heroes that are very good that I told you in the last episode. So it's going to be helping. Maybe at the beginning you won't be able to do alone. For example, I'm doing blue right now. I got it in these blue pieces in order to awaken a blue hero, since I have now two greens. But yeah, you might not be able even to do stage 2 at the beginning, but now is when I teach you how to do it. But first, let me see. Let me explain something that I forgot to explain at the beginning. As you can see, I have 2 green heroes, guys. I have two green heroes, and those green heroes are going to be helping me a lot on the Awakening dungeon, since they are blue. Blue win against green. No, I'm confused. Like, sorry, guys. Green wins against blue, and blue wins against green, against red, and red wins against green. Sorry, yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, I don't know why I always get confused about that. I can show that actually. Team buffs, attribute info, relation info. You can see it. Oh, I already explained that in the past videos. So since I have two green heroes, I'm going for the blue one, guys, because I'm going to have advantage. But that's actually going to work on the Extreme Awakened hero, not on the Awakened hero, guys. As you can see, I cannot enter the Extreme Awakened hero, need level 35, so I can explain that yet. But those I'm farming for blue ones because in the next Extreme Awakened that I'm going to be needing, I need to have diversity, guys. I need to have one blue, one red, one green, or whatever, in order to make easier the Extreme Awakened dungeon. That's why I'm making a blue right now. I suggest to do one blue, one red, one of each, guys, one of each. So it's going to be easier. Now let me move. I don't know if it's going to be well because this guy is not upgraded and it's only level. I need to change the team buff because as you can see he was out, he was awakened, he's another hero, so I need to modify it. I need to just add him here and that's it. The team buff refreshes and then I gain stuff. As you can see I gain them on starts. Okay, now let's go back to the Awakening dungeon. As you can see, with my power I might not be able to do. I cannot risk one since I have only 43. Each extra entrance is going to be costing 60 gems, then it's going to be costing 100 gems, and then it's going to be costing 120 gems, just in case if you want to make extra entrances for making gathering awakening pieces faster. I suggest that to do that, but only to Extreme Awakening dungeons. It's not worth it to do it on the Awakening dungeons. They say they are going to be changing this. Actually, they said that in the survey, but we'll see what's going to be happening. I'm just explaining what is currently in the game. If I need to update it, I will update it in the future. But yeah, I'm doing this dungeon since I'm gathering blue pieces. With my power, I might be only able to do stage 2. But since I have Extreme Awakened friends, as you can see, I'm very powerful. I will show you how to do it fast with your friends. Maybe it's going to be actually difficult because I'm using a mouse, but with your tablets or phones it's going to be easier. You're going to be knowing why. I might fail this one, guys, but I will try my best to show you what I'm trying to do. Okay, so let's start it. I'm going for the maximum difficulty. So you go here, try to avoid all the heroes. Oh no, 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 do not dodge. I do not need them. Oh, why it takes so long? Okay, now you find the boss, you change to the friend and do all the magic. That's it. I want the best, well, the most difficult. I want the most difficult stage only using a friend. And yeah, I get usually the maximum pieces. Usually, I said usually. Don't take that. Don't take as you will get it. No, guys, it's a might you will get. You will have more chances to get the best one. So again, same. Only 3 free entrances, so I'm going to be choosing my next friend and start. Again, try to avoid all the. This time they didn't slow me up. Find the boss, auto, and then I lost my mouse. He's going to be using his skill, but he misses. Ah no, there we go. That's it. Pretty easy, right? And this is the best way to get pieces faster. Doing the more difficult one, since you are going to be getting more pieces. Okay, one more time. I suggest you to do all the pieces. Like, many people like to only collect the pieces 1, the 45 pieces, and then collect the 35 pieces 4, and then collect all the orbs. On my opinion, I prefer to collect them like equally, like only miss 10 10 10 and then I just farm. I go like that. Many people like just to farm only one. That depends on the player, obviously. It's the same, guys. You will be getting the same pieces and all. Oh, that hurt. Remember, you need to avoid all the attacks since it's going to be... We're on a hard. Look at that. They kill me very fast because of that. Because I'm not strong enough. You need to avoid them to activate your friend hero before you reach the boss. That's the idea. So you can use this skill on the boss. We get 3 orbs? Yes, we got 3 orbs. Perfect, the maximum. And that's it for Extreme Awakening Dungeon, not Extreme Awakening Dungeons. For Extreme Awakening Dungeons, there are like 3 steps that you must follow in order to do the Extreme Awakening Dungeons. But as I said, I still need very good Awakening heroes to do Extreme Awakening Dungeons. But that's like middle game for that. So do not focus on making Extreme Awakening Dungeons. So since I'm farming for blue, when you complete it 3 times, look at this. You need to win 3 times in order to get this reward, accumulated reward. So since I'm farming any of these 3, this one takes more, so I'm going to be taking that. Pieces 1. So as you can see all the pieces that you have on your hero, awakening material, and you will see all the materials that you have. All of them, because these ones are for raid heroes. These are awakening pieces for raid heroes. That's another story. You need this. I will explain that on Rise, as I said earlier. And I guess with this is all for Extreme Awakening. I keep saying Extreme Awakening. It's because it's I'm in game, so I only talk about Extreme Awakening heroes. I guess that's all for Awakening heroes, guys. Just let me check if I'm not missing anything regarding the Awakening. Oh yeah, forgot. There are Awakening pieces that you can buy in the shop. I suggest to disassemble 6-star items. Also, you can buy it. You can buy shards, but I do not suggest that because these shards cost rubies. You really need the rubies to do skill rerolling and buy mins and nins. So I suggest to disassemble 6-star items. You will get shards, and you can then buy awakened items. I do not suggest to buy these ones because they are most likely bad and they do not have magical effects. These ones have magical effects, so they are better and they have better stats. Also here you can get set items, guys, but the set items are like very rare. They drop like incredibly rare. They're incredibly rare, guys. If you get a set item, get yourself very excited, but because it's very difficult to get a set item. We'll do that in the future because I do not have any of these shards. You can also farm for shards in the dimensional gate. I'm going there actually. There, distorted dungeon. Sorry, distorted dungeon. You can get in the distorted dungeon. As you can see, you can go actually to this shop here. But yeah, you can get them here too. Anyway, this one is a little bit hard for beginners, so I do not suggest to do it because you're going to get killed and you're going to be spending 2 keys. So about those awakened items, they only can be equipped on awakened heroes. I will show you. So I will only equip this because I wanted to have it on Volok, because Volok is better than Tammy. So let's choose this guy. Let's try to equip this. It's not going to work. Only 7 stars. So let's change back to Volok. Put him the awakened items because since he's awakened, he now can have these items. Now let me switch again with my Tammy so she can have these ones that are better than the she's currently using. Yep, now that's better. Okay, that's it. Rune shield. Oh, this one is for her actually. You can see this is a rune. Time exclusive to property, so I'm going to be equipping this to her. Let me see if he does have. Yeah, he does have rune. Okay, I should talk about this right now because this is related to awakened pieces. So jewels, something very important. This is like for end game, but I'm going to be talking about this because many people might see the jewels and say, hey, what I'm going to be doing with this. Okay, jewels are special items that are equipped to the awakened items, and only to awakened items. You can equip them by clicking on the awakened item and then jewel. Then you can select the jewel that you want to equip and click on equip, and then select the slot that you want to equip. It does not cost anything to remove the jewel, so do not be afraid to do that. About the jewels, what are the best jewels? What are the worst? These ones are the worst. Use them. If you have a 5-1, it does not matter. Use it for combining to a 6-star, because the best ones are actually these two. These ones because they can give you HP, and these ones because more likely people like to use them. These ones, the green ones, to increase skills. Well, to increase skill power and decrease skill damage dealt. So on this one, I suggest always. Well, at the beginning, I'm not going to be making too much. This only like counts more on end game, but I suggest to equip these ones on rings, on accessories only, and that have percentage, because you can have flat and percentage. I suggest to only equip those that have percentage. And for these ones, I suggest to put those that only has this skill attack damage increase on the armors, and skill power increase on the weapons. So right now on this guy, let's go to jewels. Let's remove this because now I have better jewels. Let's find someone that can increase my skill power. There we go. Equip. You can equip there. Skill power increase. You can equip. You can equip up to 3 jewels, as you can see. And I do not have more jewels that have that attribute, so I'm going to be stopping here. Now for this one, let's try. No, wait. Let's try to equip jewels that do have the skill damage decrease. There we go. Equip. And skill damage decrease. Equip. Now let's go for the jewel for the accessory. Let's find hero. This one is flat, so I don't like it. This one is percentage. Equip. And this one is flat. This one is percentage. Yes. So his stats are going to be increasing, as you can see. Okay, so about upgrading jewels, I suggest. Well, to upgrade jewels is actually easy. You just need to click on this and upgrade. This is easy. For increasing the grade of the jewel, you will need 5 jewels plus 5 in order to make a new one. It's random. I suggest to do it random. You can do it yeah, actually just do it random. Do not evolve jewels, guys. It costs too much. Only evolve because only evolve to 6-star jewels if you really need it, because evolving costs too much. That's end game actually. It's going to be taking you a lot of months to get a 6-star jewels. Actually, it takes a lot. That's why I suggest to farm for jewels in the dimension dungeon. And I guess that's it for. Yeah, I guess that's it for the episode. It's been kind of, no, it's okay, 33 minutes. I thought this was going to be around that, 30 minutes, not more than 40. But I guess I did talk about everything about that is related to Awakening. The Awakening pieces, the Awakening dungeon, how to awaken, the requirements to do that, the Awakening, Awakening items, jewels, Awakening skills. I guess I talk about everything. For those that already know all this information, please let me know down below in the comments if I said everything. If I missed anything, please post it down below so the other players can know. And for those that do not know about anything that I just said, I helped you. So I guess that's it. In the next episode, I will try to talk about raids. And it's going to be taking me some time because I need to train maybe it's going to be taking me actually some time because I need to get another awakening, and it's going to be taking some time. So try to expect for that episode maybe in 2 weeks, because I really need to awaken another hero to do the raid guide. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys, or helped you. For those that are here, help with me. I see 4 people. And I will see you in the next stream or episode. Yes, before going, I see that they released the new hero. I forgot his name. I will talk about that in the next stream that is going to be on Saturday. Okay, guys? Sunday. Sorry, Sunday. It's going to be on Sunday. I will talk about him in the stream that is going to be on Sunday. So I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that helped. I helped you, and that's it. I will see you in the next video or stream. Bye, guys.